Here we go. This is beyond the box score, where numbers don't just sit on the page, they tell a story. Tonight's NHL slate brings us two matchups where the surface-level narratives aren't enough. You have defensive rankings that quietly bleed opportunity, player usage rates that scream involvement, and shot profiles that reveal where the real pressure is coming from. This isn't about hype. This is about reading the ice, understanding the matchups, and letting the data speak exactly as it is. Nothing added, nothing removed. Game 1. Detroit Red Wings vs Utah Mammoth. December 17th in Detroit, with the Red Wings at home, and this matchup immediately sets a tone of fatigue, opportunity, and defensive vulnerability. Detroit is playing on a back-to-back, a factor that always changes pace, rotations, and risk tolerance. When legs are heavy, chances tend to come closer to the net, and that's exactly where this matchup starts to lean. Utah enters this game ranked 19th in NHL defense, allowing 2.97 goals per game, and the cracks show even more clearly when you zoom into chance quality. They allow 9.8 high-danger chances per game, which ranks 12th worst, and 13.4 medium-danger chances per game, ranking 11th worst. This isn't a defense that completely collapses, but it consistently allows pressure in the most dangerous areas of the ice. That's where Dylan Larkin's profile becomes impossible to ignore. Over the last 10 days, Larkin has recorded 9 high-danger shot attempts and 10 medium-danger shot attempts, showing consistent presence in the scoring zones that Utah struggles to defend. His average shot attempts per game sit at 5.3, paired with a shooting percentage of 17.40, and he's logging an ice time percentage of 32.7%. A clear indicator of trust, responsibility, and opportunity in all situations. The recent goal trend shows Larkin has scored in 4 of his last 10 games, which may look modest at first glance, but when paired with volume, usage, and matchup context, it paints a very specific picture. Detroit's offensive flow continues to run through Larkin, and against a defense that allows consistent high and medium danger looks, the opportunity remains structurally intact. With the anytime goal scorer line set at +160, this spot reflects a balance between recent conversion rate and underlying opportunity. From a spread lean perspective in this individual matchup context, the ice tilts toward Detroit's top line pressure, translating into high-quality chances, especially in a game environment shaped by fatigue and defensive inefficiencies. If this game opens up the way the numbers suggest, scenarios naturally emerge where Detroit's offense funnels through its most used skater, with sustained pressure forcing breakdowns in Utah's mid-slot coverage. The data doesn't promise outcomes, but it clearly defines where the danger lives. Game 2. Winnipeg Jets vs St. Louis Blues. Now we shift to Winnipeg on the road against St. Louis, and this matchup is defined by one word: resistance, or the lack of it. St. Louis enters allowing 3.56 goals per game, carrying the label of the worst defensive team in the NHL. That's not a narrative, that's a statistical reality backed up by chance suppression and special teams inefficiency. The Blues rank 9th worst on the penalty kill, while also allowing 10.5 high-danger chances and 10.6 medium-danger chances per game, with a high-danger defense rank of 4th worst. This is a defensive structure that struggles everywhere, at even strength, under pressure, and when down a skater. Winnipeg brings a contrasting profile. Their power play ranks 13th, converting at 20.2%, and they rank 4th best in high-danger chances created. This isn't just about scoring talent, it's about consistent puck movement into premium areas of the ice. That context elevates Gabriel Vilardi's role dramatically. Vilardi has logged 9 high-danger shot attempts and 7 medium-danger shot attempts, supported by a shooting percentage of 37.5%. He averages 3 shot attempts per game and maintains an ice time share of a little over 30%, placing him firmly in the flow of Winnipeg's most dangerous offensive moments. His recent trend adds another layer, with goals in 4 of his last 6 games, signaling finishing alignment with opportunity. When a player's shot profile, ice time share, and recent conversion all align against a defense ranked worst overall and near bottom in danger suppression, the matchup becomes sharply defined. The anytime goal scorer number sits at +210, reflecting both road conditions and variance, but within the data, the pressure points remain clear. From a spread lean standpoint in player impact terms, Winnipeg's ability to generate high-danger chances directly intersects with St. Louis's inability to defend them. If this game tilts into special teams scenarios or sustained offensive zone time, the structure of St. Louis's defense suggests repeated breakdowns in the slot and net front coverage. Analytical scenarios emerge where Winnipeg's pressure compounds, forcing reactions rather than control. Game 3. Carolina Hurricanes vs. Nashville. This matchup sends Carolina on the road into a Nashville environment defined by defensive instability. Nashville enters allowing 3.47 goals against, carrying a 29th-ranked defense, described as the 4th worst defense overall. That baseline alone frames the game's script before the puck even drops, but the deeper layers reveal where the pressure builds. Carolina arrives with an offense ranked 7th, scoring 3.25 goals per game, and the Hurricanes don't rely on one single danger lane, they flood all of them. They generate 10 high-danger chances per game, ranking 10th in high-danger offense, while also producing 18.3 medium-danger chances per game, which ranks first in the league. That balance matters, because it forces defensive units to defend both patience and pace, something Nashville's current structure has struggled to do. At the center of that pressure sits Seth Jarvis. His shot profile shows 16 medium-danger shots and 6 high-danger shots, paired with a 20% shooting percentage. Over his recent stretch, Jarvis has found the net in 5 of his last 10 games, a trend that aligns directly with Carolina's ability to consistently generate looks from the interior of the ice. The anytime goal scorer prop for Jarvis is listed at +165, and within the context of this matchup, the data-driven lean forms around Carolina's offensive depth meeting one of the league's lowest-ranked defensive units. From a spread lean perspective rooted in matchup flow rather than score prediction, the Hurricanes' ability to sustain offensive zone time and overwhelm medium-danger coverage shapes the likely rhythm of this game. If this contest unfolds according to the numbers, potential scenarios emerge where Carolina's volume gradually breaks structure, with Jarvis positioned in the middle of that pressure cycle, especially against a defense already conceding nearly 3.5 goals per game. Game 4. Vegas Golden Knights vs. New Jersey Devils. Now the scene shifts to Vegas, where the Golden Knights return home to face a New Jersey team caught in the middle defensively. The Devils are allowing 3.12 goals against, ranking 15th worst defensively, and their vulnerabilities sharpen when special teams and chance quality come into play. New Jersey's penalty kill ranks 6th worst, while they allow 8.9 high-danger chances and 13.5 medium-danger chances, with a 10th worst ranking in medium-danger defense. Vegas counters with a layered offensive profile. Their power play ranks 7th, their medium-danger chances created rank 5th, and their high-danger chances created rank 10th. Overall, the Golden Knights sit 15th in offense, scoring 3.06 goals per game, a mark that reflects balance rather than explosion. Two names dominate the player-specific focus here, Tomas Hertl and Mark Stone. Hertl carries a 20% shooting percentage, with 15 medium-danger shots, and an ice time flag listed as under 30%. His recent production shows goals in 3 of his last 10 games, and there is an odds reference mentioned as +15, noted exactly as given. His involvement reflects efficiency over volume, operating within Vegas' structured offensive flow rather than overwhelming usage. Mark Stone mirrors that efficiency profile with a 20% shooting percentage and a recent trend of goals in 4 of his last 10 games. His game remains rooted in positioning and timing, intersecting directly with New Jersey's difficulty suppressing medium-danger opportunities. From a prop standpoint, both players are tied to the anytime goal scorer market, and analytically, the spread lean within this matchup environment favors Vegas's ability to control pace at home while applying pressure through layered chance creation rather than raw shot totals. When considering broader analytical scenarios, this game sets up naturally for Vegas' power play and medium-danger dominance to intersect with New Jersey's penalty kill ranking and defensive allowances. If the Knights dictate structure and force discipline breakdowns, the data suggests repeated scoring threats emerging from familiar names. These games aren't about guesses, they're about alignment. Defensive rankings meeting offensive profiles. Shot quality meeting recent conversion trends. Usage intersecting with opportunity. On beyond the box score, the numbers don't predict the future, but they do outline the paths most likely to be taken once the puck hits the ice. Stay sharp, stay analytical, and let the data guide the story as it unfolds. At the end, just want to say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.